Caught on camera, a 4-year-old little girl assaulted by a teacher who was supposed to be caring for her.
Two former employees at a local daycare are facing charges after being accused of mistreating the child. Local 12 Genesis Snaros joins us live in Fairfield outside Wild Kingdom Early Learning Center. Jenna, first off, how is the little girl?
Yeah, I spoke with the mother of the little girl, and thankfully she's been doing well. Her mom says that she is nonverbal, and staff describes her as a gentle soul who wouldn't hurt anybody. The director says as soon as she heard that little girl's cry, she says her motherly instinct came to life, and she knew something was immediately wrong.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you.
What appears to be a seemingly normal start for this preschool classroom quickly turned chaotic. Former teacher James Cialino had been watching 10 kids in his class back in June when a 4-year-old girl left the room with another class. Jennifer Miller, the teacher of the other class, brings the child back into Cialino's classroom and then he pushes her to the ground. Miller watched it all happen and proceeds to shut the door and leave.
The video itself has all the truth it needs in it. So as soon as you watch that or as soon as you see that, you know immediately what has to be done.
Director Lisa McMillian says a third teacher, seen in the red shirt, came into the classroom after the little girl got pushed to the ground. That teacher was not involved in this incident. Cialino then took the little girl to McMillian's office.
You just know something is not right with that cry. As a mom, you know when something is not right. As a director, I know all of those children and I know how they cry.
McMillian says she immediately pulled the surveillance video, fired the two teachers, reported the incident to police, as well as the little girl's family.
What the hell is this? I cried. I couldn't hold it. It was so heartbroken.
3 months later, the family is still struggling to forget the incident.
The guy just pushed her away like an animal, a little baby who knows nothing, who all she knows in life is just to play, eat, and sleep. You push her down on her chest and she's lying down crying, and you are still doing what you were doing. What a heartless man.
Both employees have been fired. Police have also charged Cialino with assault and child endangerment. Miller is also charged with child endangerment. The little girl's mom praises the director here for immediately notifying her of this incident. She says since the two teachers have been fired, she still feels comfortable sending her child here at this daycare. For now, reporting live in Fairfield, Jenna Cisneros, Local 12 News.
Thank you, Jenna. And both former teachers have pleaded not guilty. The trial is set for December 3rd.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, you saw that. That was horrific. You know, I just hope that as each one of these incidents happen, that parents will wake up. Your children are not safe when they're not with you. They're not safe, and you can see that. So this is a man. This white man was a daycare worker. That's what he was. And this is what he did to this little girl. Just shoves her to the ground. You don't treat children like that. And, you know, again, I mean, how much do these places evaluate these workers before they're hired? And even the woman that brought her back, she stood there and watched the whole thing and just closed the door and kept right on going. She didn't do nothing to try to console the child, nothing. You know, this is why I keep telling y'all, be careful about who you leave your children with. And the Karen and Brad don't leave them because they're with your children. It's still there. Now, what can a child that age do to him? She can't do a thing. So you're just hating for the idea of just being hateful at this point. That's all that is. So you saw the video of this poor child getting shoved down. I don't care what she did. I don't care if she left the classroom and had to be brought back. She still did not deserve to be treated that way. She's only 4 years old. And you saw her mother speaking. But ladies and gentlemen, I know she's an immigrant, but it doesn't matter. They treat, and see, this is which is kind of a good point, because this is what we are saying to Black immigrants. See, for some reason, many of you come here, and not all of you do. Some of you do know and realize, and you know exactly what's happening. But some of y'all act like you are other. You're not other. And your kids are not going to be treated like other. It is not going to happen. Okay? You're an immigrant in probably one of the most racist nations on the face of the earth. That's where you're an immigrant. Never forget that. So I hope this little girl is okay. I'm not happy that the mother took her back, saying that she was okay with putting her back in there. I would never have been okay with putting my child back in there. That kind of disturbed me too about the mother. You're way too trusting. And, sometimes you got to make changes, and changes will take time for your child. So if you can't watch your child during the day, if you can find somebody within your family or a close friend that's at home that can do it for you, your child may actually be better off. But I feel so bad for this child. You're putting her back in the same place that she was traumatized in, and you don't see anything wrong with that. Wow. Y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.